What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Washington Redskins franchise here on Madden 20. The 8-0 Redskins remain at home to take on the 2-6 Vikings. This team was winless last year, and we continued that streak for them. Now they're bad again, and we're hoping that we can knock them down. Look at DONOVAN Stallings with his 3 sacks and a forced fumble last week. He's player of the game, and today he has a chance to upgrade his development trait. If we can get him 2 picks, forced fumbles, TFLs, or sacks, it should be easy for him because he's been doing it all year. Let's get it. Welcome here to FedEx Field as we look to go 9-0 here today against the visiting Minnesota Vikings. They, however, are looking to pick up their 3rd win of the season. Dalvin Cook, definitely a dangerous man. We're definitely going to have to watch out for him, as well as their really good receiving core. It's the quarterback who could give them a problem today, as Daniel Jones is the new starter out in Minnesota. So far, not having the best season or the worst season, really. Just 7 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, and right away going to hand it off to Dalvin Cook on the first play of the game. That's going to pick up a few yards. 2nd and 8 is what is left over, and here's a play fake from Daniel Jones. He'll throw right side, and he's got a completion. Kyle Rudolph right away for 13 yards. Now 2nd and 14. Daniel Jones throwing a big one right into the breadbasket of Adam Thielen for a first down the right sideline. Keon Wild in coverage gets beat there. 1st and 10. Here's the run. Dalvin Cook with a great cutback, and he will pick up a first down because of it. So 3 runs for 9 yards early for Dalvin Cook. Now a play fake. Here's a throw, and look at Stefon Diggs down at the 1. It takes Landon Collins and Keon Wild to bring him down. 2nd and goal. Danny Jones, left side, incomplete. The rush came in too quickly. 3rd and goal. Rush coming again. Thrown. Touchdown. Stefon Diggs gets his feet in. And Stefon Diggs puts the Minnesota Vikings up 7-0 early after the first possession of the game. So Tyler Morris coming out. He's improved his numbers after his bad first start. This will be his 3rd start of the year. 4 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Here's Jeffrey Moore, and he's going to take the first play for the Redskins, 17 yards. Up the left middle of the football field to the 42. Tyler Morris on 2nd and 10. He's got the rush in his face. It's a screen, and look at Jeffrey Moore. Oh, my goodness, the moves that he can make. It's very Saquon Barkley-esque, and it's very ironic because he came out of Penn State. Here's Morris, and the throw left side right into the breadbasket of Daquan Bodden for a first down. Morris is 2 for 3 for 39 yards early in this one, and he's got the Redskins in the red zone. 3rd and 9. Morris up the middle of the field. Touchdown, Joseph Vick. And Joseph Vick, what an adjustment to make the play there on the throw from Tyler Morris. He put it where only Joseph Vick could make the play. Here's a 3rd and 15, and that's going to be intercepted. Zimmerman intercepts Daniel Jones and gives the Redskins the football back at the Viking 43. So now here's Morris and a play fake, and he's right into the face of Danielle Hunter, who will do a little Irish jig after making that big sack. Now 3rd and 20. Here's Morris throwing, dangerous pass. It's actually intercepted, but there's a flag on the play. They were grabbing at Daquan Bodden, and it is going to be pass interference on strong safety Trey Mayweather. So 2nd and 9 for the Redskins. Take the interception off the board. Throw this pass down the left. And look at Joseph Vick. Stays up on his feet and gets into the end zone. They call pass interference on the grab around his neck from Logan Ryan. But however, no need to accept that penalty. It's a touchdown, Redskins. What a play by Joseph Vick. And look at this one. Cutting off the Daniel Jones pass is Keon Wild. And he'll take it to the house. Wild going wild with his 5th pick of the year. What an anticipation by the superstar cornerback. And he takes that one to the hizzy wizzy for a 21-7 lead. Here's a throw from Daniel Jones. That's underneath for a completion and a few yards to Herb Smith Jr. That'll make it 2nd and 6. Here's Dalvin Cook. Great running from Dalvin Cook. He's finally brought down by his ankle, but not before a first down. As we start the second quarter here, it's going to be a play fake, throw left side, complete. Irv Smith again. Another beautiful catch from him on tight coverage. 3rd and 8 now. Irv Smith, nice catch in traffic, and he will get to the 21 of Washington. Minnesota on the move here in this second quarter with 8:18 to go. So now Daniel Jones on 1st and 10. He's going to play fake it to Dalvin Cook. He is going to throw it up the middle. He's got Stephon Diggs again inside the 5-yard line to the 3. So Daniel Jones, a very hit-or-miss game for him so far. And there's a throw right side. Kyle Rudolph will get into the end zone. Keon Wild couldn't bring him down alone. And the Minnesota Vikings strike back here and make it a 7-point game once again. Here's Tyler Morris, pressure in his face. He will go down on 3rd and 13. Tremaine Edmonds with the big sack. And Minnesota will get the ball back here with just over 6 minutes to play in the first half. 3rd and 5, however, for Minnesota. Thrown outside. Stephon Diggs makes a juke move. He has got himself wide open field. Couldn't make the tackle as Landon Collins, and Stephon Diggs will score. The Minnesota Vikings tie it up on a Stephon Diggs catch and run down the left sideline. Now a 3rd and 5 Redskins. There's a throw, and Daquan Bodden could not make the catch. Tyler Morris 5 of 10. His receivers dropping passes all over the place. Here's a throw. Daniel Jones on 2nd and 8. Irv Smith is going to find his way past the marker for a first down. So Daniel Jones is righted the ship here. 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Here's an underneath throw to Stephon Diggs. That's going to be complete. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning at 3rd and 6. And Daniel Jones, I don't know where he was throwing there, but it was nowhere near accurate. And that'll lead to a punt. So now with 1:51 to go, it's the Redskins. Here's a throw. Right side, he gets Joey Bowen on a slant route. So 108 yards, 2 touchdowns for Tyler Morris so far in this one. 1st and 10, Tyler Morris going to give it to Jeffrey Moore. And the Penn State product will find his way to the 46 of Minnesota with a 9-yard gain. Now 2nd and 1. Here's Morris. Across the middle, he's got Daquan Bodden. And that'll be to the 40 with a first down. But the clock is ticking, and for some reason, the time management of Coach Jamal McCoy not really connecting with his brain level right now. And the Redskins will come out of the half getting nothing. So highly disappointing coaching at the end of the half there from Jamal McCoy. And it leads to a tie game as the Bears are taking down Garrett Hoke and the Giants. Here we are back for the second half. 3rd and 13 the Redskins find themselves in. And John Ross makes a huge catch across the middle in traffic. Guys all over him. Great play. Here is Jeffrey Moore, and a great run from him will pick up a nice 8-yard gain. So now 3rd and 2, and Jeffrey Moore to the outside on the stretch play. This is dangerous. He gets the edge. He goes down the left sideline, and he's finally knocked out of bounds at the 17-yard line by Tremaine Edmonds and company. His 10th run of over 20 yards this year. Now a 1st and 10 up the middle, and easy money for Joseph Vick as he will walk right into the end zone. His 3rd receiving touchdown of today. So now Vikings take back over. Danny Jones left side, cut off, picked off by Zimmerman, and that is Zimmerman to the house. Him and Keon Wild both with pick sixes today. That is Zimmerman's 8th interception of the year. And we're only in our 9th game of the year. So 35-21 for the Redskins. Danny Jones looking to strike back. Here is Stephon Diggs with a nice catch. He hangs on to it through a huge hit from Landon Collins. And now a 2nd and inches for the Vikings. And there's Madison. He is going to find his way past the first down marker just to pick up the exact inch he needs. Now 1st and 10. It's a play fake. Danny Jones. He goes with the check down to Powers. Powers is going to get past the first down marker with a 15-yard gain. So now 1st and 10 for Jones. Jones up the middle to Stephon Diggs again. Diggs has been having an incredible game today. So now 3rd and 15. There's a throw. Underneath throw, and it's going to be complete. A 10-yard gain here. But it's going to leave a 4th and 4, and the Vikings are going to settle for a field goal from Robbie Gould. That'll put them down 11. Tyler Morris is heated up here, and he is ready to go, and he will throw on 1st and 10 to Daquan Bodden for a first down and more. So 2nd and 6, empty backfield for the Skins, and it is Morris underneath. He is going to throw to Joseph Vick, and Joseph Vick just going to be stopped shy by Tremaine Edmonds. So now a 3rd and 1. They give it to Jeffrey Moore, and look at all the work that Jeffrey Moore does. I really think he was past the marker there, but they do not spot it for him. So Will Lutz will come on to try a 58-yarder, and it is good to end the 3rd quarter. So now to start the 4th quarter, it's a handoff to Powers. Powers is going to fumble the ball. Landon Collins with a huge hit, and Dre Harris with the recovery. So Powers, spelling Dalvin Cook, doesn't really do a great job there. Here is Jeffrey Moore, and he is brought down by Harrison Smith, but not before the gain of about 8 yards here. They'll give him 7. 2nd and 3. Play fake to Jeffrey Moore. Morris going to roll right side. He's going to throw. He's got a man. It's John Ross. John Ross inside the 3 to the 2-yard line. And now a 3rd and goal from the 10 after a big loss. And Tyler Morris going to run it. He's going to dive for the end zone, and Harrison Smith not there in time. It's a touchdown, Redskins. And Tyler Morris, big running there. He shows off the legs, which he definitely has above Dwayne Haskins. Here is Daniel Jones all over the place in the pocket on 3rd and 4, and he will get sacked by Donovan Stallings. Remember, Stallings just got his dev trait upgraded. Now a 4th and 14 for the Vikings with 6 minutes to play, and that's thrown right at Zimmerman for another interception. Zimmerman will take it back to the 20-yard line, his 3rd pick of the ball game, and his 9th of the season. So now 1st and 10, and Morris is going to go down. Big sack by Charles Grant. That'll make it a 2nd and 18 from the 28-yard line. Here's a 3rd and 17 for Morris and company. Easy throw to make to Daquan Bodden. He is going to draw a face mask penalty, and that face mask is going to get called on Monte Nicholson, the free safety. So 2nd and goal for the Redskins, and Morris going to roll to his right. He's got nobody in front of him, and he will waltz into the end zone with his 2nd rushing touchdown of the ball game. Tyler Morris accounting for 5 Redskin touchdowns today. So now a 1st and 10 for Daniel Jones. He throws right side. He's got Herb Smith. That's going to be a gain of 7 yards and leave a 2nd and 3. So now on 2nd and 3, Daniel Jones up the middle. He's got Powers. Powers trying to hold on to the football this time. We'll get to the 46-yard line. Now 1st and 10, Daniel Jones from his own 46. He is going to get sacked, and there he is again, Donovan Stallings with another huge sack. 3rd and 9 for the Vikings, thrown right side. No call there. They kind of grabbed the receiver a little bit, but a no call. And the Redskins are able to run the clock out to win this ball game. 199 passing, 130 rushing, but the 5 takeaways is really what made this score get out of hand. Tyler Morris has an incredible game. 16 of 24 for 233, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Daniel Jones threw for 308 yards, 3 touchdowns, 4 picks. Tyler Morris, 2 runs for 15 yards and 2 touchdowns in the game. You can see Stephon Diggs with his incredible game, 149, 2 touchdowns. But Vick, 77, 3 scores for Joseph Vick. He was absolutely instrumental in this offense today. So looking at the sacks given up, there was just 2 for us. Ambrose and Tepper gave them up today. Leading tackler out there was Tremaine Edmonds. For us, we had Stallings with 7. We had Sean Dion Hamilton with 7. Stallings had 2 sacks on the day. 3 interceptions for Zimmerman, 1 for Keon Wild. They each had 1 brought back to the house. A forced fumble by Collins, which was recovered by Dre Harris. So looking at some of the upgrades, Montez Sweat, Ryan Kelly, Malcolm Camp, the punter, is getting a lot better. Donovan Stallings has himself all the way to 84 overall. Dave Zimmerman gets himself to 83. Mason Sams gets himself up to 71. And there it is. Donovan Stallings gets himself to superstar development trait. after his incredible game today. So he gets an extra 2,000 XP. Good to see. And Zimmerman and Tyler Morris find their way onto the Week 10 Players of the Week list. Zimmerman was fantastic on defense, and Tyler Morris, 3 passing touchdowns, 2 running touchdowns. What else can you say about the man? We're 9-0, and next week we're going to take on the 1-8 Colts, another team that we should possibly kill at home. What do you think is going to happen? Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to drop a like on this video, as well as subscribe if you're new to the channel, and can't wait to see more Redskins franchise content all day, every day.